instead of saying Merry Christmas, some of the content creators have created a war on one another. And as silly as it's silly as it sounds, it's all about money. I can tell you that. It's all about money. Now, I myself have not necessarily agreed with everything everybody else say. Like, I can name them by names and they can name me by name. I'm sure we all make mistakes at times. But I don't think we should start a war on one another. So if you think about it, it should be all about helping others, right? If you can't help others, then why are you here? But most of the content creators, honestly, they try to help their own pocketbooks. That is true. And they don't think about how they harm the program or other people or the Afrikaners actually. So, well, let me just say, I think that you can follow those that were prior military with good, I think you can follow them and believe them. Okay, I don't think people like that will intentionally lie to you. And I say we can all make mistakes, and we do. We all do make mistakes. So if anybody tells you not to follow a certain person, then question their motives. So apparently, there is this guy in the Netherlands, and I don't name names, and he says not to follow a certain military person and not to follow another person. And his reason is that he says on his private WhatsApp group, he says that these people get paid by the Amerikaners. So I just want to tell you that is junk, that is lies. These people do get paid, but how they get paid is by YouTube. YouTube, you have to have at least, I believe, 1,000 followers. And I myself have, I think, 360 or 460. I don't know how many. I just started my YouTube live and I suck at it. I suck at it. I really suck at it, but I'm trying. And here on TikTok, I kind of given up on the live because I mean I've made 15 pennies. And yes, we all try to make a little bit of money, put our time into money. But at this point, I don't charge a subscription fee on YouTube. I post my videos from TikTok to YouTube, like my 8, 9, 10 minute videos. I used to just delete everything. But what I do want to say is I do suck, right? But I do provide excellent information. The reason why I say I suck is because I don't put any makeup on when I go on YouTube. There's no filters, and so I just look the way I look. So I need to change that. But to say that content creators, I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to say colonel, professor, and girl from girl van die plaas is getting paid by Amerikaners, or M, I'll just say M is paid by the Amerikaners. That is lies. Okay, that's a lie. The Amerikaners is volunteers, people that kindly stepped up when the South African government would not allow the Kenyans to get visas. So that's kind of how that started, to help Afrikaners helping Afrikaners. Now, to go ahead and speak from the Netherlands and say, I am Afrikaner, and I'm telling you that that these people get paid by the Amerikaners and they spreading lies, that is nonsense, okay? Nobody, the Amerikaners, the people that do all the work, they don't even get paid. They are volunteers. And then to say that they that get no money are paying content creators money, that is really clueless. So I just want to say, don't believe that guy in the Netherlands. I'm sorry to say, I don't know you, but even I don't like, I'm sure that people don't like what I say, other content creators, and they may question it, and I may make mistakes, and they may make mistakes. But I can say in all honesty, those people do get paid, yes, by your subscription fees, and that is each individual's choice, if what they want to do with their money. If I want to pay my money to whoever the content creator is because I like him and I support him, then I have the right to do that, right? And if I, as long as I know, I trust this person and I want to pay them. And should I be paying them? That's up to me. Hell, I can decide to do with my money what I want. Do I personally agree with that? Maybe not, but that's your choice. And then number two, to say the other way how these people get paid is from the platform. Each platform have their own requirements. It's public knowledge. Everybody knows. You can read it. YouTube, you have to have 1,000 followers. You get paid by the view, the amount of views. And in TikTok, it's much harder. You have to have 10,000 followers, not just 1,000. I have 6,000, nearly 7,000 followers on TikTok, so I don't get paid. I don't get paid on YouTube either. But for somebody to say that the Amerikaners in South Africa is paying any content creator, that is bullshit. And I tell you that why people say that is because, and I just imagine why I say that's because they want that money and they are mad because the Amerikaners do favor certain content creators and they do post that generally ongoing on their website because they feel that those people are trusted resources. Now, are those people trusted resources? More likely they are, because I don't think they would have put them on there if they were not. So, who do they put on there? The people that this other content creator is saying is getting paid by them. So that's nonsense. Now, of course, it helps those content creators because they are on Amerikaners, they are considered trusted sources. And so people follow them more. So will they get more subscriptions? Would they get more views on YouTube and people to subscribe? Yes. And so it's just a natural thing that happens. So all I'm saying is don't tell lies. And even I think that a lot of the information you can get for free, like news, you can get for free, like Bill O'Reilly. There's so many content creators that give free news about South Africa, about US, about everywhere. And I mean, I listen to them every day. Every day I listen to about 3 hours of news or more, honestly. And South African news, American news, and refugee news. So, and they are mostly free, and some of them are professional journalists, okay, that worked at professional places, and you can get it free. So, all I'm saying is if you choose to pay, then you should. But people still should not lie about people that are content creators. But if you choose to pay for the news, you can pay. If you choose to get it free, you can get it from good trusted sources also for free.